but I reckon VIANELLO, this is its day to win its second race.
Stern impulse, VIANELLO. Their heads hit it in unison, and VIANELLO got up to win.
But I'm with Extreme Flight in the third race, the Gothic Stakes.
Extreme Flight boxes on just in front. Extreme Flight, I think, has just won from Prince Alexander.
So I'm with Gunstock, 15 to win on it.
And Gunstock onto the Derby, won at will by 2 lengths El Patron ST Waters.
But I'm with Buffalo River. Today is its day.
Buffalo River needs the line, but it's going to see it through. Buffalo River, 3/4 of a length. Second, King Magnus.
Hello everyone and welcome to my Cox Plate Day preview. What a race day it always is every single year. I can't wait to get stuck into each and every race, preview them all and tip some horses. So we're going to get straight on with the first race, the English Banner. Race 1 is the listed English Banner for the 2-year-olds over the 1,000 metres. Equivocal at $3.50 is the favourite ahead of BEMOTE at $4.60, and Noble is down there at $6 with Red Rapid. This is a trial of Noble up in Sydney. Ran third in this trial, was given a click up and did not bad. Emperor and Sejardin were first and second in this trial. They both ran top 3 in the Breeders' Plate up in Sydney, so that's good form lines. Yeah, even though it's just a trial, I like to see horses clicked up for these types of races, the English Banner. I think Noble has been going very well. J-Mac goes on. Annabelle Nation brings it down to Victoria, not often, but has done here. So I've got it on top. The only problem is it's the 4th emergency, so I might not even get a run. And if it doesn't, IDRIS will be my top tip. It trialled well at Flemington. It ran beside Magic Carpet. Magic Carpet with Equal Luck and Running should have won that debutante stakes at Caulfield, so it's got to go in there. But Moat was given a click up in its Caulfield jump out and it did well, and Equivocal was a very good jump out, just wasn't clicked up at all, so I don't know if it has potential or whatnot. So I'm with Nobel, but if it gets scratched, I'm with Idris in the English Banner. Race 2 is an open handicap over the 1,000 metres again, and Starry Legend is the $3.40 favourite ahead of Ranting first up at $4.80, and then there's $7 for Excess Funds, Mark and Levi Kavanagh. Starry Legend, this was its recent run at Mornington over the 1,000 metres. Got to the fence, got to the lead and kicked away and was too strong. It absolutely loves the 1,000 metres. On the weekend has drawn gate 2, so it should get to the front no problems, and around Moonee Valley it's like a little pocket rocket, Starry Legend. So I'm happy with it on top. I can see why it's the favourite, and I think it should win pretty comfortably. The only horse that goes forward as well, Lunar Hero's drawn inside it, so it should be on the outside or in the lead on the fence. I've got it on top. Dexelation, if they go too quick and it gets on its bike earlier than expected, can win. It comes from the back. Ranting's first up, might need the run, especially with some fast horses in this race, but it's the class, and Lunar Hero is going to be right on speed with Starry Legend. Give it a race, but I'm with Starry Legend in the open handicap. Race 3 is the listed Crockett Stakes for the 3-year-old fillies over the 1,200 metres. Robo Dira is the $4 favourite ahead of New York Baby at $4.40, and now Heidi is with Larkspur run at $6. Ballynora, this was its recent run in a 3-year-old benchmark 68 at Morphettville, won by Philonize, and Smitzer runs second. Those are two horses that I think have good potential. Ballynora got back and charged home. This is the outsider of the field. You know, I think I'm crazy, but this is a wide open race. It ran on well here, so the step up to the 1,200 metres should be no issue. From gate 2 can sneak a run, hopefully midfield, and if it gets luck in the straight, I reckon it's over the odds at $15 judging off that run. So I'm with Ballynora, 5 each way on it. I really had no idea with this race. New York Baby from gate 5 will get a good run. Damien Oliver will go bang whenever it wants. Dance Little Sister will be in front. Was a good maiden win at Bairnsdale. Hugh Bowman goes on, that's a good push. And Dream Queen was a $1.75 favourite last start, but failed to deliver. Might have untapped potential, but I'm with Ballynora, 5 each way in the Crockett. Race 4 is the Group 3 Red Anchor Stakes for the 3-year-olds over the 1,200 metres. Dosh is the $3.10 favourite ahead of Generation at $4 and $6.50 for Mornington Glory. 7 weeks ago this replay was. ATHELRIC and Generation both come out of this replay. My Numeruno wins the race. Generation sat 3 wide without cover and ran very, very well up on speed. ATHELRIC should have won and was getting off the fence at this point. So Generation, this was its last start run 7 weeks ago. I think it likes being kept fresh. I like J-Mac going on. Gate 7 should be outside the leader or inside the leader, which will be DOSH. So I had real trouble splitting Generation and DOSH. I went Generation just because I think J-Mac going on is a big plus. DOSH, a little query at the 1200 metres, is a real speedster and can win. Mornington Glory was a good maiden win too. Back was a good run last start in the Dane Hill, has to be considered. And ATHELRIC off that last start replay has to be a chance as well from gate 2. But I'm with Generation, $4. I think they deserve to be shorter in the market, Generation and DOSH. Race 5 is the Group 2 Fillies Classic over the 1600 metres, obviously for the 3-year-old fillies. Heresy is the $3.20 favourite ahead of Fortunate Kiss at $4 and $6.50 for Maracana. Stern Impulse and VIANELLO come out of this race last week at Caulfield. I don't know how to treat this as a form reference. No horses have come out of this yet, but it didn't look to be a very good race. But we're going to preview it anyway. Stern Impulse surprised me a little bit. Getting back on a wet track must have really helped it, and VIANELLO obviously did well. I thought it would have won by further. I'm with Stern Impulse on the weekend. I just think week back up, week back up, week back up. It might just turn this horse on, and I would have much preferred it if it was much wetter. But it was a good run last week, and I'm happy to take it at $19 especially. Maracana I would have tipped on top. It's just gate 12 I don't like. It'll be trapped wide for some time. So I've got it in there for second. Heresy was unlucky in the 1,000 guineas. Don't know what it can do, but it's in there. $3.20. And VIANELLO won that Stern Impulse race, so it's got to be considered. But overall, Maracana and Stern Impulse are the ones for me. Race 6 is the Group 2 Crystal Mile over the 1600 metres. Elephant is the $3 favourite ahead of Buffalo River at $3.80 and then $6.50 for Embolism. We're looking at the Turak handicap, second slip, Embolism and also Elephant come out of this race. They both ran really. They all ran very, very well, I should say. Second slip, the pattern was against it on the day, so it's a forgive run. Embolism ran very well. Elephant, it was probably an inconclusive run. It had to keep on Thunderstruck in, and that probably halted its momentum just a tad. I'm with Elephant on the weekend. The early market support I really like. Damien Lane, gate 2, can sneak rails run, get further in front of the pack than what it normally does, and I think it's the classiest horse in the field, Elephant. So I've got it on top at $3, 20 the win. Embolism, I think can run well on from the back, so it's got to be in there. Buffalo River was a good winner last week. Getting back onto a good track up to the 1600 metres is a little bit of a query, and second slip should be the other leader in the race and give them all something to chase, but I'm with Elephant in the Crystal Mile. Race 7 is the Drummond Golf Vase over the 2,000 metres Group 2 for the 3-year-olds. Forgot You is the short price $1.95 favourite ahead of Black Comb down there at $8, and that's pretty much it. Forgot You, this was its Caulfield Guineas run. I'm really keen on Forgot You on the weekend. It followed Animo at this point. Couldn't keep up with Animo because it's more of a derby horse and actually ran on very, very well from the back and through the line. It was very strong. Gets Daniel Moore on from gate 9, will be drifting back and charging home late. It's been racing very, very well. It loves the Valley. It's 2 from 2 at the Valley. It's doing well. The only query is obviously it's come off 3 gut-busting runs. It might be left flat for this run if they run at a slow pace, but it's definitely the classiest horse in the field. It's the best horse in the field by a country mile, and I think it should be winning. 40 the win on Forgot You. I'm loading up on it. Villaden gets Damien Oliver, Chris Waller. Gate 5 will be going well. Cheerful Moment from gate 10 will settle just off midfield and be running on late. And also Samarkand coming down over from Sydney. Murray Baker and Andrew Forsman. Jai McNeil combined. Gate 1 will get a good run, but I'm with Forgot You. Race number 8 is the Moonee Valley Gold Cup over 2,500 metres, Group 2 race. On this page, Pondus is at $4, $5.50 for Harpo Marx, and the favourite is Floating Artist at $3.50. This was Harpo Marx's run in the Metropolitan. It was a pretty good run from Harpo Marx. It weaved through the field, did very, very well. The winners of this race were Montefilia, and Entente basically won as well. It was so close. Montefily's come out of this race and run 4th in the Caulfield Cup, so the form out of this race looks to be pretty strong. Great House also ran pretty well. So I like Harpo Marks on the weekend. It's been up for a long time, but Gate 4, Damien Lane should be going well. I'm happy with Harpo Marks on top. It was basically a lottery this race. I couldn't decide. Pondus has come off a gutbuster first up, but that shouldn't affect it too much around Moonee Valley. STARCASTER loves Moonee Valley. We'll go to the front, give them all something to chase. Floating Artist, the favourite. I'm happy to take it on as favourite, but it's in there. And Future Score is a bit of a value pick in there for 5th, but I'm with Harpo Marks in the Moonee Valley Gold Cup. Race number 9 is the feature race on the card. The Group 1 Cox Plate over the 2,000 metres. Group 1 level. Zaki is the $2.80 favourite ahead of Animo at $4. Caulfield Stakes we're taking a look at. Zaki and Probabil come out of this race. Probabil won the race. It was a slowly run race. Probabil relished the good 3 track. Probabil had all the favours and it only just scraped over the line. Nonconformist has come out of this race and run well in the Caulfield Cup, so this form line should be strong. Totally forgivable of Zaki. They just went too slow for him. The good 3 didn't suit him either. So I think his Moonee Valley track gallop was much better than his Caulfield track gallop last week. And I think Zaki should be much shorter. About odds on definitely for me. J-Mac back on, can set a genuine tempo on a good 4 to soft 5 track. It'll be ideal for Zaki. I reckon he's the Cox Plate winner. Very Elegant is a champion man. Damien Lane will give it a peach of a ride. He'll be running on late. Animo will be running on from the back. It was a good Caulfield Guineas win. Craig Williams on, and probably won that race, so it's got to be considered. But 25 the win on Zaki to win the Cox Plate. Race 10 is the Group 3 Tessio Stakes over the 1,600 metres for the mares. ANNAVISTO is at $4.20 ahead of Only Words at $5.50. STARELLE's at $6.50 over the page. Oh look, there's Flying Mascot. That's the horse we own. It's at $16 down there for Blake McDougall. We're going to take a look at the Ladies' Day Vars, Ecumenical, Starelle and Only Words came out of this form reference. Cerilio Miss wins the race. I'm pretty sure this is the right form line going into a race like this. Ecumenical ran well back to the inside. Only Words ran on solidly, and Starrell ran on well and is ready to do something this start. I'm with Only Words on top. I just think with a more genuine tempo on the weekend, set by Flying Mascot, and if it gets luck off the inside, it should be running well. So I'm with Only Words on top from Gate 3, just needs a little bit of luck. ANNAVISTO from Gate 11 will charge forward and prove hard to catch. Starrell might need some luck from Gate 2, obviously, but Craig Williams is on, he'll know what to do. And Ecumenical ran well in that race, so it's got to be considered. Flying Mascot's right outside there, it's a great chance. Gate 12 was a good run at Ballarat last start and can do well. But thanks for tuning into this Cox Plate Day preview. See you later.